Adam, a 3-0 win here against Southend United. What do you make of that?
No, really delighted with the win. Great performance. I've got so much time for Southend, for Kevin, for Darren, and the job they've done. So, really pleased to come out away with a win.
And we'll just look at the first half. I mean, it was so different to the second half in comparison. We had chances, but just couldn't quite take them.
No, that's right. Couldn't quite take them on the day. But compliment to the players. They kept going. Didn't let their heads drop, and come out fighting and scored goals in quick succession. So, really pleased with that. And
I think Ty came close a few times there. He must be disappointed with himself, but again, it's a bit of a learning curve there.
No, Ty's putting himself in the right areas. He scored a lot of goals for us already. Really pleased with what he's doing, how he's been playing. Rightly deserved to start today. Thought he was excellent last week against Tamworth. Couldn't quite get on the score sheet on that day, and it couldn't quite happen for him today. But he's scored loads of goals, and been really heavily involved in all our goal scoring opportunities of late.
And I've just mentioned, when that team came out in the second half, it was so different to what we saw in the first half. What was the message at half time?
We could, at the end of the game, look at the chances we missed, and could potentially talk about those chances, or we can go and put that to one side and go out and be even better in the second half and really take the game to them. And I thought the players done that and responded excellently, and scored goals in quick succession again, which really does help.
And Dippo's come on at 0-0, and it pretty much instantly he's gone and scored. What a confidence boost that must be for him.
No, we had real firepower, didn't we, today, sat behind me. Luca Thomas been unbelievable in training. His finishing's brilliant. Got Lenny, Dippo and David Edgeboy all sat behind you, raring to go on, and delighted that Dippo and David have come on and took their chances. It's great to have Len back on the pitch and get Luca some minutes as well, because and Jeff, Ryan and Rory, and it's an unbelievable squad. They train so hard, and really glad that they had a big impact in the game.
And on the topic of substitutions, how important is it now, do you think, to be able to make 5 substitutions a game? Because obviously last season that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I think it really helps us. Like I say, our squad depth is unbelievable. Got in the end there, and you've got Cam John, you've got Crooksy, you've got Dara, you've got Paddy, you've got Billy Chadwick. Probably missing some off of that as well. All shaking your hands, and not even in the squad today. It's tough. It is tough. I'm not going to lie. It does give me sleepless nights trying to pick a team and a squad. But that's what you want. Much prefer it that way. Such a good squad. They're really together, and it's an important time. The squad's going to be needed.
And Dippo and David coming on, as you say, they've come on instantly score goals from. I mean, it looks a bit like you got the substitution spot on there. Yeah, no,
it doesn't always happen. I think there's been more than enough times where I've got my substitutions wrong and haven't had an impact. But just delighted today that they've come on and impacted the game. And
Callum Howard as well. We've got to mention his goal, first of the season.
Yeah, I think him and Malachi, real partnership together. Both getting a real understanding, defended the box brilliantly, and then popping up in the other end. Surprised that Cal hasn't scored more goals. I believe that's his first goal at this stadium. So, it's a challenge for Cal to pop up with a few more goals, and I think Malachi as well can. But it's a set piece game that we work on a Friday. We try to work a few routines, and Friday we just put the ball in the box and went and attacked it, and it led to us then scoring today.
It's happened before this season where you've scored one, where you've not scored, and then you score one, and you go on and score loads more. When you score that first goal, it pushes you on to get more, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's always been my sort of mentality and belief. Probably from my previous clubs, we haven't had the personnel to sit back and just defend the box, and we have here. But always try to stay on the front foot. And substitutions or predominantly attacking ones. I like to really take the game to the opposition, and I felt that the players really done that today, especially when we scored, got some momentum and went and took the game. But like I say, they're a really good side. I think they'll have a big say and try to go on a run and be in around the playoffs. In my opinion, we've got so much time for Kevin and Daz and his squad, and I really think they can push on this year.
And 3 goals from 3 corners. I mean, is it Gary who works with the moment set piece and everything there?
Yeah, Gary's sort of defensive, and then he sort of organised the set piece game that we worked on. So attacking wise, we all sort of chip in. My decision today to put it in the box, just because I think Len scored at their place from a set piece, and that was heavily weighing in my mind, and just wanted to put it in there and go and attack it. It's worked for us today. It won't always work, but today it's served us well.
And once again, you had sort of a setback in last week away at Tamworth, and you came away with a point through it from that last minute where, and it seems every single time you have a setback like that, you come back even stronger. Yeah,
and like I say, full credit to the players for that. Nothing to do with myself. They respond brilliantly, and that's the type of characters that we got now. We've got good people in the building, and they don't let a setback dwell. And it was a bit of a setback. We conceded late on. We performed so well, probably deserved to win the game. We didn't, and it made us look a good point now because. We picked up all 3 at home.
And now you go into the sort of Christmas break and then come back again for Oldham and players on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we'll have to. It's just a long time from Christmas Eve morning to the late kick-off on Boxing Day. So yeah, we're coming. We'll play it properly. 2 massive games. Can't get much tougher really than Oldham and Gateshead in the next 2. So games for us to really look forward to. Oldham's an unbelievable place to play. Real traditional ground and good following, so it'd be a great game for us to look forward to on Boxing Day. So we've got to prepare for that game properly.
It's this kind of time of the year where you forget what day it is and everything, and it all gets mixed up. Then you've got games on Wednesdays, you've got games on, I think it's at Gateshead's a weekday as well. How do you prepare for this kind of period?
We set the calendar out so the players know what the schedule is. There'll be a mixture of days off and rest, and mixture of hard training days as well. So we'll get the balance right. It's just, like I say, important time. 2 big games, and we've got to keep our focus. We'll let everybody, the supporters, go and enjoy Christmas and then enjoy getting lost in what day is what. But we'll definitely stay focused on the job in hand, and that's to be competitive when we would turn up at Oldham.
And finally, another excellent crowd here, pre-Christmas crowd, final game before Christmas, and there's over 6,000 in the ground.
Yeah, unbelievable. Again, we scored 3 goals in front of our fans in the South Stand there. So, we had family come up, nephews were in there, South Stand today with the family. So, yeah, it's good that they got to experience a few goals down that end.